So yeah, so I already did my resin on my dailies today. So I'm just gonna start this. My event team that I just created is Traveler and Kaya, who are not pictured here, and then Eula and Kale. So wish and got for Eula. Wished for Eula and got her. So we'll go ahead and get started. I accidentally walked into June's office the other day on stream, and I had to Alt F4 out of the game because I didn't want to ruin this video by not having those first few minutes. So, all right, I'm gonna be quiet and listen for a bit. Well, quiet is a strong term.
Paimon and the Traveler. I've been waiting for you.
Whoa, looks like Jean wasn't the only one waiting for us. Klee and Kaya are here too.
Oh, it's Paimon and Miss Honorary Knight. It's been so long.
Ah, look who it is. You've caught me completely off guard this time. But then again, it's always a pleasant surprise when you two show up.
I feel like that was set out of order.
Guess we were so excited to see Jean again that we forgot to knock. I hope we didn't startle anyone. Wait a sec. You weren't talking about anything that we're not supposed to hear, were you?
These are both so silly. We must have the wrong address. Yeah.
Hey, stop pretending like we're doing food deliveries.
It's been a while since we last met, but I can see you two haven't changed one bit. Don't worry, we weren't discussing anything confidential. In fact, we were just talking about you.
That's suspicious.
Maybe we should let the star of the story explain it in their own words.
Yeah, let me tell it. Let me tell it. A few days ago, I was reading Todoko Tales in the solitary confinement room.
I love when
when
she says
all
that.
of a sudden, whoosh, a letter came flying in through the window.
Flying through the window?
Like a bird does. It was flapping its wings. It could even talk. Well, it was a bunch of stuff I didn't understand.
You couldn't understand? Then it must have been talking about how to avoid solitary confinement.
Kaya?
Just saying. We don't want to let a teachable moment slip by.
Okay, I know. Anyway, the letter said, "Oh, Klee, are you behaving? I see you've wound up in the solitary confinement room again." Sorry about that. Mommy is busy these days and can't take you out to play. But there's good news. I have a friend who has very kindly invited you to visit her.
Oh, so the letter's from Alice.
Okay, so Klee got a letter. Sorry, I had to step away and do some work again. So Klee got a letter from Alice talking about this friend that wants to be something, right? It was flying around and she didn't really understand it.
In principle, yes. But the issue is that Alice's friend lives quite far from here.
The letter says that Mom's friend lives in Sumeru.
The Knights of Favonius could never agree to send Klee off to Sumeru on her own, but Klee is rather intent on taking Alice's friend up on this invitation.
Yeah, I really want to go.
You see? So we were wondering, who can we send with her on the journey? Preferably someone who's a reliable hero and with a history of saving Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to see us.
Why did you say it like that?
I do apologize, but Klee gets along with you so well. We couldn't think of a more suitable choice.
Sure, we can do that, no problem, right?
Klee, are you afraid of anything
See,
with
I told
I'm
you
not
that she'd
around?
agree. In that case, we'll leave Klee in the trusty hands of the Traveler.
And you too, Kaya. You should join them. I noticed you quietly completed that backlog of paperwork we had. You
Very
deserve
impressive.
the chance to unwind a little.
Oh, so you noticed. Well then, I suppose I have no reason to refuse.
Great! Things will go even more smoothly with Kaya around. Still, Sumeru is pretty far. It's gonna be a long journey.
Don't worry. Mom's letter had a magic invite inside. Mom says we just have to all shout out where we want to go at the same time. And poof! We'll be there in the blink of an eye.
Wow! Well, that'll definitely make things easier.
It only works 3 times though, so we should only use it when we really need to.
Three's plenty. One for the way there, one for the way back, and one extra, just for good measure.
But then you'd be stuck
Sounds
there.
very mysterious. I still think we should use it sparingly. After all, we don't know the exact location of where we'll be headed, or what dangers we may encounter on the way. Here's what I suggest. Traveler, you're well connected. I'm sure you must have friends who are familiar with Sumeru. I say we start by teleporting to one of them. It'll give us a chance to test out the magic invite, and also find ourselves a local guide.
That kinda makes sense. And since it has 3 uses, there's no point letting one of them go to waste.
Couldn't have put it better myself, Paimon. So, do you have a particular contact in mind?
Well, we need someone who's familiar with Sumeru and can be our guide, so sounds like we need a forest ranger. And everyone knows that the best place to go looking for a forest ranger is a little place called...
Gandharvaville.
That's the one! Maybe we can get Tainari to help us.
All right, Gandharvaville it is.
Okay, I'm happy wherever we go, especially with Kaya and Miss Honorary Knight.
We should be on our way then. If you'll excuse us, Acting Grandmaster.
Yes, let the wind lead. I wish you a safe journey. And Klee,
I know. I'll be careful, I promise.
Great! Okay, here goes nothing. Take us to... Gandharvaville!
Gandharvaville.
Gandharvaville.
Grand Arbor Hill!
Huh? No, it's not a hill! We made it. Paimon was sure we were about to end up someplace super weird.
Sorry, it was an accident.
It's okay, Klee. Good news is this magic invite really does work.
Fascinating. One moment we're in Mondstadt, the next we're in Sumeru.
So this is where Mom's friend lives? Wow, there are so many big flowers. Oh, and jumpy mushrooms.
Oh,
We would
you
have
ain't
so
seen
much
nothing
fun with the
yet.
fun guy.
Sumeru's full of strange stuff like this. Like,
Little flying silver fairies. Boys with mushrooms growing on them.
Paimon was pretty creeped out the first time we saw one of those.
Listen carefully,
What the
Klee. Those
what are the
jumping
fairies?
mushrooms are called fungi. They may look cute, but if you get too close to one, it'll try to hit you with its cap.
Really? Okay, well, I'll hit it back with my cap. And then I'll hit it with the hood on my jacket, too. I'll definitely win if it's 2 hats against 1.
Yeah, Klee, you show
As
him.
long as playing with hats doesn't escalate to playing with bombs. But Klee's our friend, so we should be able to convince convince her to keep this trip explosion-free, right?
Uh-huh. I'll be extra careful not to blow anything up. I mean, I'll try my best.
That's very good of you, Klee. You're being very grown up today.
Yep, I'm super grown up. I'm already the Spark Knight.
Okay, Spark Knight. Well, keep up the good work, because very soon we'll be introducing you to a friend of ours called Tighnari in Gandharvaville.
Is that 3 potatoes? So then how do Eula and Kokomi fit into this? Well, Eula's already here, it looks like.
Hey, look! It's Kale! Huh? And is that Eula with her?
Okay, I thought that was a guy. Back around. I think it's this guy.
Definitely have enough for a grand feast this time.
I'll go ahead and buy some.
I've definitely heard the other forest rangers mention somebody dressed like that before.
I see. Then it looks like my suspicions are correct. Hmm? Who do we have here?
Traveler and Paimon! Huh? Oh, Kaya and Klee are here too! Hi, Kale! It's been ages!
Kale! Eula! What are you two doing here? Well, that question's really more for Eula.
What a coincidence. I didn't expect to run into a fellow Favonian captain this far from Mondstadt. How's the vacation going?
Seriously? Bring the whole crew, why don't you?
Is it just Paimon, or does Eula not look particularly thrilled right now?
Who's up for some afternoon
Cool!
tea?
Great idea! Let's go!
If you're trying to accommodate me, there must be some misunderstanding. I'm fine. There's nothing embarrassing about running into colleagues in the wild.
But earlier you were...
Oh no.
Great. Well, I'm sure there's a fascinating reason behind why you're all the way out here in Sumeru. Do share it with us.
Kaya is having a blast.
If you must know, it's a little complicated. But simply put, I'm searching for a cousin of mine from the Lawrence clan. He went missing recently, and after searching his home, we found evidence that led us here. He appears to believe that somewhere in Sumeru lies the key to restoring our clan to its former glory.
He came all the way to Sumeru for that? What was he going to do? Enroll at the academia?
Yes, that's the only option. Paimon, you're right. That would be quite a roundabout way to achieve
I
his
doubt
goals.
he came here to learn. He's much too old to start getting a basic education now. And from what I know of him, I doubt he has any interest in intellectual pursuits. All he cares about is restoring his clan's honor. Nothing wrong with that idea in principle, but I'm not certain how fanatical he is about it. So, there's no knowing what lengths he might go to. As a knight and a member of the Lawrence clan, it's my duty to make sure he doesn't bring harm to others.
Oh, if this is true, then your cousin is quite a man of action. Traveling alone to Sumeru from Mondstadt is no mean feat.
Nor is daring to make me personally concerned about his safety. He has no idea what's coming to him.
You know, underneath it all, Paimon thinks Eula's a really caring person.
Yeah, she's the best! She brought me some moon pie last time.
He is family, after all. Anyway, I will make sure to find him and escort him safely back to Mondstadt.
You're really going the extra mile for him.
Now, back to you. How and why did you all suddenly show up here?
I'm afraid that could be tricky. Master Tighnari is still at Partis the Eye delivering his lectures. He isn't due back for a while. But I think I'll be able to help out. The description in the invitation letter is vague, but I'm pretty sure it's hinting at somewhere in the desert.
The desert?
Does that mean Mom's friend is from the desert? I guess I'll call her Auntie Desert for now. I remember Mahamatra Sino once told me a strange rumor about that part of the desert. They say there's a secret domain there that can make all of your wishes come true. Wait. He said I should just call him Sino. I keep forgetting that.
Huh. A domain that makes people's wishes come true.
Wow. So is it true? Does it really exist?
I probably would have believed it a few years ago. But now that I'm a little older and wiser, I think it makes sense to be more skeptical about things like this.
This explains a lot. The domain could well be a myth, but he probably figured he had nothing to lose. If you intend to search for this place, then please allow me to join you. My cousin has quite a collection of books about Sumeru desert mythology on his shelves. I highly suspect that he, too, is looking for that domain.
Can I come too? I think you might need me there. You'll definitely need a local guide while you're in Sumeru. And I think I have what it takes to be that person. Plus, it's a forest ranger's duty to bravely lend a helping hand to others in need.
We have every confidence in your abilities, Kale. Our party grows bigger and stronger still. What say you to this, Captain Klee?
I think it's super cool! I read in a storybook that on your own you can only have a drop of happiness, but in a group you have a whole ocean. So I'm sure Mom's friend will be super happy if I show up to visit and bring a whole bunch of friends with me.
That's the spirit. In that case, let's get the magic invite to take us there.
Whoa! This desert is huge!
It
Wow,
is.
what an incredible sight.
Yes. The scenery is quite magnificent.
Are you okay, Eula? You don't look so good.
I'm fine. Just taking a moment to acclimatize. The air here is much drier than in Mondstadt. This area doesn't look very habitable, and I don't see a domain entrance nearby either.
Oh no. I didn't pronounce the destination wrong. Did I? I mean, I don't think I did. Nope, you got it right. It definitely wasn't your fault. I said Gandharvaville wrong earlier, but we still ended up in the right place.
Klee's right. We're in the right place. There's no doubt about that.
Phew.
Maybe the entrance is hidden under a sand dune.
Who knows? We'll just have to start by looking around.
I'm so tired and so thirsty.
We should have found something by now. Unless there's a problem with the magic
sorry.
invite.
Huh? How could that happen? Uh-oh. Did I break it by accident? But I didn't do anything. Todoko will back me up. I'm innocent. It's definitely not your fault, Klee. See? Not even a wrinkle on it.
The domain is somewhere nearby.
Does Miss Honorary Knight have an idea?
instead of us trying to find the domain,
Paimon knows where you're going with this.
we can try getting the domain to find
Interesting
us.
approach. Assuming we're right about this magic invite. That is to say, if it was sent from within the domain, the invite likely has some sort of connection to it.
Oh, I get it now. Plus, I know a super special trick we can use.
What kind of trick? Can you teach it to us too?
Of course! Mom said that if I ever need help, I just need to shout this out loud. Magic invite, Klee needs your aid. Do something now, so Klee's not afraid.
Look, something flew over.
Oh, okay. Bottle Land.
It looks like a bottle.
Remarkably effective. That's one trick I'll be keeping up my sleeve in the future. You should make a note of it too, Eula.
Absolutely not. It's not my style.
I suppose bottles are pretty common in Sumerian mythology. So, is this supposed to be the entrance to the domain?
A domain? In a bottle? Huh. Well, if there's one thing we learned in Liyue, it's never judge a domain by its cover.
Fair enough.
Guess there's one way to find out if this really is the way in. Come on, reach out with your hand.
Just me? Or is everybody else gonna do it too? Okay. Oh yeah. Well, let's see.
We
I
made
need to change my title.
Oh, that answers that question.
There's a path! I'm gonna take a look!
Hey, don't run off and leave us all behind.
Well, you should simply go faster, Kaya. Let me change my title. And then I'm gonna go grab a snack. Nope, and I'll just sit here and listen to Eula for a second while I grab this. I shouldn't be gone for too long.
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail. Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously. You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words.
Alright. Let's go run after Kai, or after Klee.
Look! Look! There's a huge garden here!
Or maybe you're just small.
Incredible. It looked so small from the outside. Everyone, I suggest that we stop here for a moment. We should take stock of our surroundings before deciding on our next course of action.
Since we're in a bottle, has anyone heard the story of the magic bottle?
Oh, you mean the one about King Deshret and the genie in a bottle? I've read it before, but I struggled with some of the vocabulary.
What's the story about, Kaya? Mom told me a story once about a group of adventurers who went to Bottle Land. But I don't think there was a magic bottle in that one.
Don't worry, Klee. I can tell you all about the story of the magic bottle. But if you keep running off on your own, you'll miss all the good parts.
Oh, okay. I got it. I'll stay with the group from now on.
You sense it too, don't you, Kale? Something's not quite right.
Yeah, the scenery here is beautiful, but it's too quiet. And there's no sign of Klee's Auntie Desert here anywhere.
Maybe Auntie Desert lives way further down inside. This place is super big, just like Fischl's Immer Nachtreich. We still have a long way to go.
Guess we won't know until we get there.
She wasn't there
Let's
during the
keep
official
going.
event. What's going on?
Hopefully we'll meet her soon.
Alright.
What's the hurry?
Just kind of running around, checking things out. Uh-oh. Oh no, I do have a bow character. Goodness. That was fun.
It's important to replenish your supplies often when you're out in the wild.
More speed.
Sorry, I got to mute when I took a bite there.
More speed. Beg for mercy.
Freeze!
It looks like no one set foot on this road for quite some time.
I agree. And the further we get, the more I feel like this place is a whole lot bigger than we imagined.
Definitely.
There's
There you go.
something strange up ahead. Let's check it out.
There's a house though.
Rack and ruin. Flood of frost. Shudder. More speed. Eye for an eye.
Only 38.
Beg for mercy. I condemn you. What do we have here?
Oh, this is just to make it easier to hit that.
It's a big ball of water.
I wonder what it feels like. Can I touch it?
It's so big that we could probably pass straight through it.
Excuse me?
That's so scary. Stop giving Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Let's not touch it for now. We still don't know enough about our environment.
But we can't just do nothing at all because then nothing at all will happen.
Wow.
I have a feeling that this could be the core that sustains this entire bottle domain. In which case, the moment we touch it, this place will instantly revert to its original size, with all of us still inside.
Yikes. Okay. Paimon won't touch it. Jeez.
Kaya, are we really gonna get squished inside a bottle?
Of course not, Klee. I'm sure the real core of this domain is hidden away in a very safe place. Somewhere like... over there, for example.
I was so nervous that I didn't notice that big wheel at all.
Wow, that's so crazy.
Wait, who goes there?
The sphere. Gurgle.
It's the water ball monster. Ah, the water ball monster is real.
It doesn't seem hostile. In fact, don't you think it looks happy to see us?
Really? You sure it's not gonna gobble up Paimon whole?
Huh? Do you think
I
that
don't
those
think
question
it's
mark things are
hungry.
actually
Are
showing up
you,
next to
water
it?
droplet?
Oh dear. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm not understanding a word of this.
Goodbye.
Wait! Don't go! Wait for us!
Oh good, now I need to chase it.
Why'd it stop? Maybe it can understand us after all. Oh, I get it now. It's leading the way for us.
Just like the cats in Mondstadt.
Like the cats? How so?
When you're walking around in Mondstadt City, sometimes a cat will show up on the side of the road. It'll walk ahead of you for a while, and if you're curious enough to follow it, you'll soon find yourself in front of a fine establishment called... Exactly. So let's see where this water droplet takes us. It could be interesting.
Could be interesting. Let's follow this guy. Let's just get back up to where I was, right? Yeah.
It went this way, right? Oh, hope we haven't lost it.
Paimon, we just saw it.
Did the water droplet go into that cave?
You can literally see it over there, Paimon. Ooh. I'll always take a chance to get more of those.
Shudder! Rack and ruin! More speed.
Up to where I'm actually supposed to be going.
Huh? Another strange contraption. And there's a weird looking wall over there.
This kind of looks like that ball of water we saw earlier. Did the water droplet bring us here because it wants our help with something? What? Your friend is trapped in the wall?
How did she get that?
Don't be sad, water droplet. We're here now. We'll save your friend.
You bet. But how are we gonna save them? Do we have to break down this wall somehow?
Nope, we can't do that. No breaking the wall.
Do we need to find a key of some sort then?
Gotta find a key.
Oh no, where'd it go?
Look, the device has lit up. And it's projecting images onto the wall.
Oh, is this why we have to... Oh, yeah. Okay.
A two-dimensional space with objects of the same composition as the device nested inside.
Yep, what Kaya said, and that's where its friend is.
But how exactly do we enter the image on the wall?
Maybe we just copy what the water droplet did?
But what does that mean?
Hold on, I think Klee's onto something. Since the water droplet appears to be the key that activated the mechanism, we may be able to follow it inside simply by touching the device. The principle is no different than how we entered this bottle domain.
Fair enough. Okay, deep breath, then head in.
Sounds good.
Aha! The box on the wall moved too!
That one was pretty easy.
Wow, another water droplet just came
Hey.
out from the wall!
It was flat as a pancake in there, but as soon as it came out, it turned all plump and round.
Yay.
Guess it makes sense that the water droplet's friend is also a water droplet.
Aw, and they both do the same thing to show they're happy.
Water droplet number 2 ran off.
honorary knight. That was a huge help.
Traveler, how do you feel after entering that two-dimensional space? Any physical side effects?
She seems legitimately concerned, so I should say no. But the sentence "Traveler Pizza" is just too good to pass up.
Quit while you're behind. You're clearly fine.
Well, I'm just glad that you're okay.
Good thing Eula's here to look out for everyone. Can't say the same for you though, Kaya. You were pretty quick to send the Traveler inside.
Hey now, I only suggested that because I was confident that the Traveler would be fine.
Water Droplet, is there anyone else here besides you and your friend?
He doesn't know.
Yep,
He doesn't
you know,
understand.
anyone who looks like me or my friends.
Oh, it ran off again. Hopefully this is a good sign.
Amazing. Come on, let's follow it.
Let's go. Is this where we find the water droplet then? Should we move that back for fun? The Wave Rider is back. Oh, gotta go save this water droplet. Excuse me, gentlemen.
Propagate. Go. Tap.
Dodge this!
I condemn you! More speed. Crush! Beg for mercy.
Ah. Oh. Oh, that makes sense.
I can put these to good use. More speed. Crush!
A lot of water, so I think I'll bring Ayaka in whenever I'm actually doing my exploration instead of just the event stuff. With photo right now, I'm showing around as this team.
Eye for an eye.
Oh. Ah, what good music. Hang on. Something's off. Just an investigate point thing. What? Okay. That was weird. Ah! At least I'm given a lot of time. There we go. What do I get?
answer from this world?
Did that change? Did she make it more cringy? Caught my sneeze just in time before I scream sneezed into this mic.
It looks like there might be a town up ahead. Huh. Maybe more people live in this domain than we thought. And maybe that's where Auntie Desert lives.
No comment on the music though. Just a bunch of water droplets that seem confused by my presence.
Idea, the situation is now critical. Our window of opportunity to fix this is rapidly closing.
Who could it
I'm
be?
sure you've noticed just how much things have deteriorated in recent days.
But even so...
This is your home. Are you really going to let everything fall to pieces?
Well, I live here, but it doesn't actually belong to me.
Huh? Paimon knows that voice.
Anyone else who comes into this domain in the future will take one look at the ruins before them and conclude that this place was abandoned years ago. But just imagine how different things could be if you maintain this domain in perfect condition. Whoever sets foot inside would witness a magical wonderland. How miraculous it would feel to them to find such unimaginable beauty in the middle of a lifeless desert.
How did you get to the desert?
Oh, you're right, General. Truly, but...
Act now while you still can.
You're a
You
fish.
have to stand up to this.
General
and break free
Sangonomiya,
from your
question mark?
despair. The most important thing is to have no regrets in the end.
Well, no one chooses to have regrets, do they? But I take your point. I'll try my best to stop running away. But the question remains of where to begin.
Paimon's figured out who it is.
Is it Miss Honorary Knight's friend from a faraway land?
Yep, she is a divine priestess.
A divine priestess? What's that? Is it a kind of mage?
What are you doing here? Huh? We have new visitors? Greetings, everyone. This is the Veluriyam Mirage, and I'm the caretaker, Adia. I'm so sorry that you have to see this domain in its current state of disarray. We are actively working on repairs, and everything will be back to normal shortly. I hope.
Greetings, everyone. I guess I should introduce myself too.
It's alright, just leave the introductions to me.
I kinda wanted to say hello in my own way. But no harm done. I guess I'll let her do the honors.
This lady is a visitor to the domain, just like yourselves. She is a formidable military general.
True.
Have any of you heard of Inazuma's Onmyo Chamber?
The, what chamber?
Onmyo Chamber. It's an elite training academy for gifted students of Onmyodo. Practitioners are divided into 4 classes, A through D, and assigned the power of Shikigami based on their mastery of the art.
Wait.
This lady famously led the Class D underdogs to victory against the Class A favorites in the final mock campaign before graduation. An astonishing feat that few in the history of the Academy have ever achieved. Hence, formidable general is no exaggeration. Isn't that right, General? What's wrong?
Huh? Wait, so the favorites were beaten by the classy underdogs? Paimon's not completely following.
That doesn't sound like the divine priestess Miss Honorary Knight was talking about. Uh-oh. The Did she just get caught lying in front of someone she was trying to impress? Or maybe she uses a different identity in her private life, and this is the first time her friends are learning about it. Seems
Wow.
kind of embarrassing, but also kind of cool.
Hey.
I guess having someone else to introduce you was a good way to make an impression. Maybe I'd fit in better with everyone if I had a title too.
I love that for you, Kale. You have some new people with social anxiety here.
Some people call me a
And then there's
general,
Kaya.
but it's just their way of showing respect. My actual name is Sangonomiya Kokomi.
Huh? Oh no. Sorry, my mistake, General. I mean, Miss Sangonomiya.
Call me whatever you like, Itia. The only important thing about names is knowing who's who. Oh, I get it now. It's like that story that Mom told me that time. Klee can explain. So basically, in the story, a big group of people go on an adventure to Bottleland. One of them's called the King, and some of them are called Knights. So, Miss Sangonomiya must be the super smart one who solves all the problems in the story. What's that one called again?
Perhaps a sage?
Indeed. Wisdom is an important attribute found in military generals.
Okay, well, I'll just call you that. Miss General it is. Fine by me. Sounds really cute, coming from you. At least, cuter than my pen name, that's for sure. Well then, how should I address the rest of you?
Old friend for me, I hope. Or comrade in arms, unless you've forgotten. I know that Kokomi has not forgotten that.
How could I ever forget you? But what about these esteemed ladies and gentlemen accompanying you? I'd be delighted if you could introduce me to them too. Wait! Klee wants a title too! Okay, got it! Klee wants to be a mage!
So we have a
the kind
sage
that
and a
flies
mage.
around everywhere! Da-da-da! Whoosh!
Da-da-da!
Kaya can be the master thief.
Oh!
Miss Honorary Knight can be... the knight. And Paimon will be the fairy who follows the knight everywhere.
Master Thief, huh? I did like playing pirates as a child, so I suppose this is an apt role for me. And I must admit, the master part is a nice touch.
Kaya is down
Hold
for
on a second.
anything.
Are you saying the position of knight is now filled?
Eula can be the sword master who can cut through anything and also gets to wear a super sparkly cape.
I want a
That's
Eula
more
skin
like
with
it.
super sparkly cape.
And
I still
Colin
don't think I
can
would buy it,
be,
but I would want it.
the healer.
If you want to be the knight, we could swap.
No, I don't mind. Healer is a great role. I just don't know if I'm qualified to be one. Whenever I'm thinking of titles for myself, I usually imagine myself as an adventurer or musician. I never thought I could be a healer. I mean, it feels like it should be Master Tainari's role if anyone's. Don't worry, Kale. You'll be the bestest healer ever. You don't talk much, but you're very kind, just like the healers in Mom's stories.
You'll do fine. I heard you're good with bandages. You can patch up a wound, can't you?
She's pretty good with bandages, yeah.
I can
Lot of
pitch a
experience there.
tent. Maybe you heard wrong? But I'll do my best. It's my first day filling in for Master Tainari, but hopefully it's the first of many.
This is a great idea. Once a new visitor arrives, they can assume a new identity, then add in some role-playing.
Sino? Roleplay?
Oh, we can't leave you out, Miss Adia. There are lots of characters in Mom's stories, but you don't remind me of any of them.
Oof.
That's perfectly okay. I already have a role here anyway, remember? I'm the caretaker.
I got it! This wasn't in any of the stories, but you can be the mascot.
Mascot?
Klee, maybe you could think up an even better role for Miss Adia.
A mascot, you say? Isn't that a character that doesn't have to actually do anything and sits around letting everyone else do all the important work? Incredible. You've seen right through me.
What? Bro, what's happening?
Sounds like the idea of being lazy is pretty exciting to her.
The mascot serves to maintain troop morale, Adia. Don't underestimate your role.
Ah, alright. I'll be the mascot then. That's right. Thank you for bringing these new friends here safely. You can go off and play now.
Thanks, Water Droplet. See ya!
Water Droplet? Is that your pet name for it? I suppose it's as accurate a nickname as any.
We keep getting sidetracked, but I believe you were saying something about being in a difficult predicament. Is something wrong with the Veluriyam Mirage?
Oh, yes, about that. I'm afraid the entire domain has recently sustained some significant damage. It was as if the whole world was suddenly flipped upside down. A few components went missing from the core, which sustains the domain, and the impact cascaded out from there. Needless to say, many things in the Veluriyam Mirage have now stopped working. Just days after I agreed to let my friend's daughter come and visit too. When she gets here and sees the state this place is in...
Oh, so you're Mom's friend? Hi, Auntie Desert. I'm Klee. Here, I brought the magic invite, see?
Huh? Wait, so you're...
Look how dilated her pupils are. She must be very surprised.
He was just.
Yeah, and not in a good way. Mom's the one who sent me here. She's the strongest mage ever. She said that her friend lives in the desert. You live in the desert, so that must be you. Right, Auntie Desert?
Ah, I see. So being a mage runs in the family.
You're Alice's daughter? Oh, I just want the ground to swallow me up right now. Wait, that's it. I'll hide myself away in the core of the domain. Hide there until this all blows over. See you all in 100 years.
Adia's
What?
really going through it. She's like a shriveled little forest fungus, hanging its head in shame.
Kale? That's a harsh analogy. Where'd all that come from?
Don't worry, Auntie Desert. Klee's here to help you. And all my friends will help too. Just take a
Klee's
deep
right.
breath. And then another deep breath. And all your worries will fly away.
As a knight, it shall be my honor to render my assistance.
Yeah, don't you worry. Lady Fix-a-Lot over here has a good track record with this kind of thing.
Fair enough.
Well, I'm useless. But it looks like that won't matter with all you capable people around. Fantastic.
Don't put yourself down, Adia. You're great too.
Thanks for your encouragement. Anyway, for the time being, please talk amongst yourselves. That'll give me some time to think things through and maybe make a start on,
Delegating. Jeez Louise, who is this person? Alright, I need to leave pretty soon. The Hydro Eidolons? Eidolons want to play hide and seek. There's one. That does two. This is 8 times, and there's 3.
How fortunate.
Perfect, I've made it connect to a teleporter.
Hi, Miss General. Miss Honorary Knight says that you're from Watatsumi Island. What's it like there? There must be loads of fish, right? Wait! You look kinda like a mermaid.
She
Are
does,
there
Klee.
fish in your family?
Are there fish in your family?
Sorry to disappoint you, Miss Mage, but I'm just an ordinary human. I have lots of great stories about Watatsumi Island, though. Come on, let's enjoy the scenery while I tell you all about it.
Feeling nervous, Kale? Well, it's your first time as a guide, after all.
Kaya.
Oh no, not at all. I'm just, still settling into the role. So I was thinking about how to talk more like Master Tainari.
Well, the easiest way to imitate someone is to start with their most common turns of phrase.
Oh, okay. In that case, put that mushroom down. Now, it's highly poisonous.
There you go. With just a few simple words, you've captured your master's personality perfectly.
Anyway, what about your role? Don't you mind being the master thief? It doesn't sound like you're one of the good guys.
Maybe not. Until you factor in that I only steal
Sly
from your
Cooper.
enemy. I think that's enough to make me one of the good guys. Don't you?
Oh, fair point, fair point.
Don't listen to him, Kale. We know he's bad. Something is off. "14 particles."
More speed.
Oh goodness, I'm going way farther than I thought I would. As a matter of fact, looks like I'm about to leave.
What do we
Does
have
Paimon
here?
stop me? Yes.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Nice. I wasn't expecting actually that I hit that.
Beg for mercy.
Thank you.
I condemn you. More speed. I can put these to good use.
What do we think? Not currently in Sumeru. Figures. I bet I have to find all of them.
Who else has visited the Veluriyam Mirage recently? There was someone from the academia who came not long ago. A Kasharawar scholar. Blonde hair. Architect, I think. He was a
Kave.
huge help and redesigned many of the buildings here. Although he was always grumbling to himself,
About
he
I'll
was
hit them.
extremely diligent in his work. What a kind person. I could tell that was a sensitive soul. A lot like me. Sorry. please pretend you didn't hear that. I'm, of course, a very strong and resilient person. After him, an aristocrat from Mondstadt showed up. Then Miss Sangonomiya. Unfortunately, everything here suddenly started changing before I had the chance to be a good host and show them around.
Do you know where the Mondstadt aristocrat is now?
If I remember correctly, he headed north after the incident.
We will find him.
It's a pity we're
And
having
we
all
will
these
destroy
issues.
him.
Oh, if we could get everything working normally again, I could probably locate him in an instant. Still, not to worry. There's nothing dangerous here.
Hey, Idia, you got an update for us? We've all caught up with each other.
Very well. Then please allow me, Idia, your mascot, to explain exactly what's happened here.
She's pretty happy with this mascot role, huh?
Basically, this entire domain is powered by a device called the Central Hub, which you all saw earlier.
Of course, of course.
But following a major incident, several key components from the Central Hub came loose and went flying. 4 components, I believe, which has caused the Central Hub to stop turning.
Okay, so it needs to turn.
So that thing's supposed to spin?
Yes, it definitely shouldn't be frozen still like it is now. At least, that's not how it was when I first got here. Oh, I've done such a terrible job of taking care of it. It's so embarrassing.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay. So, we need to fix the big wheel up there. And to do that, we need to find the missing parts.
Right. I do know where one of the parts is. It landed not too far away. But the rest all landed in different areas. I'm afraid you'll have to go and look for those. Now, as the caretaker and your mascot, I shall announce your respective adventure duties.
You can just be yourself if you want. No need to force the whole role-playing thing.
But it's
Oh,
fun.
I see. Okay, so I was thinking that maybe Swordmaster Eula and Healer Kale could investigate the northern zone, if that's okay?
Fine by me. I was going to be looking for my cousin there anyway.
I'll be your backup, Eula. I know you usually team up with Amber, so
You
I'll
don't
try
need
my
to
best to
act
fill
as
her
somebody
shoes.
else. You can act as yourself, Kale.
Well, this'll be fun. Let's see if a forest ranger can outperform an outrider.
Master Thief Kaya and Mage Klee, if you could earmark some time in your busy schedules to search the West Zone.
Earmark? What does that mean?
It just means we mustn't forget to do it. Don't worry. We can handle that.
Finally, we have our General, Miss Sangonomiya, and our Knight, the Traveler. If there's no objections, please come with me to retrieve the first component.
Of course. You have my sword.
Wow, spoken like a true knight.
Then, for my part, my strategic mind is at your service.
All right, well, if anyone finds anything, come back here and we'll regroup. Please take care while you're out on the road and look after each other, especially our little mage here.
You got it. I'll take extra special care of Kaya.
I'll be on my best behavior.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. You two, please follow me. I remember seeing it just behind the Central Hub.
I think I'll do this and then I'll go.
How come you didn't bring it back when you first saw it?
I'd have been more than happy to, if this one component was enough to fix the whole domain. But with 3 other components to find, I suddenly felt overwhelmed by how much work needed doing.
Paimon kinda gets that. Taking the first step is always the hardest part.
It's just up here. On the plus side, I got something I wouldn't have otherwise.
Scatter!
Well, that's fair. Right now, I'm only Traveler and Kokomi, so Traveler can be in. Whatever team she desires. Uh-huh.
Hey, so Paimon's been meaning to ask, what brought you here, Kokomi?
Oh, well, things have quieted down in Watatsumi Island for now. So I thought I'd take the chance to get out and see more of the world.
Fair enough.
You've traveled a pretty long way. Why Sumeru?
I figured that I needed to venture farther than usual to really broaden my horizons. Well, that's one reason anyway. I can explain in more detail another time.
Oh.
Quietly now. Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding. Hit. Take it easy.
This thing again.
Okay, this is the spot. Now, I'm sure you're both wondering, but where's the component? There's nothing here. Oh, where could it be?
Oh, it's that lamp thingy, right? Water Droplet showed us how that works already.
Yes, that's the one. There goes my big introduction. Showing people the ropes is supposed to be my job. Oh, I can't believe I'm being shown up by a Hydro-Eidolon.
Cheer up, Edea.
Eidolon.
The Hydro-Eidolon can give a basic demonstration of how to use things, but beyond that, it can't communicate. That's where you come in. Your descriptions can explain everything in full, vivid detail.
Paimon forgot how persuasive Kokomi can be when she really wants to. Sometimes having a genius strategist around really comes in handy.
Now I see how an eloquent speaker can persuade others to not only agree with them, but do things for them.
Oh, well, if you put it that way. Well then, just pretend like you've never seen it before, and I'll tell you all about it. This is called the streaming projector. Everything here in the Veluriyam Mirage was made using this device. All you need to do is place an item in the projector, and you can construct a corresponding item based on the shape of the original and your imagination. At least, I think that's what it used to do. With the domain in its current state, only its most basic functions are still operable.
Like shining a light.
Okay, not quite that basic. At the moment, it's only able to show two-dimensional objects. I call them preprints. Think of it like a sort of draft or blueprint or something.
So you're saying the component fell into the preprints?
Yes, exactly. I'll leave you to go in and physically retrieve it.
You can't just call it a blueprint, even though it's blue.
I'll be out here rooting for you by doing a motivational dance.
Really?
No, sorry. I feel like I have two left feet when I try to dance. I guess I'll just find a place nearby to sit and wait patiently for you.
She's laughing.
Hey, come on! Cheer up! We'll handle everything from here!
Oh, that was silly of me. Yes. So this one definitely needs to move. Potentially? I don't think that I would have been able to jump on top of that there, so...
Doesn't look like the component is in here. Yes, that's the one! Now you just need to bring it back.
What is this thing anyway? Some kind of gear?
Some kind of gear. An old
Why is
gear.
it so small? It doesn't look like it belongs in that huge wheel.
It's hard to explain, but I assure you that it's definitely one of the components.
One of them.
So that leaves 3 more components missing.
Every journey begins with a first step. I think we're off to a good start, and things should keep going smoothly from here.
You really think so?
Of course, you can trust the general.
I suppose you're right. She did manage to defeat Class A at the Onmyo Chamber, after all.
You don't need to keep bringing that up.
Anyway, thank you for all your help. I'll take this and start trying to repair the central hub. You two may as well head back to town. Oh, why am I so clumsy? Once again, I was no help at all. The least I can do is try and handle the actual repairs.
Excuse me? Okay.
Take it easy.
Let's see what this thing is. There it is. Anything odd or out of place over here? They want to play a game. Oh, coming soon. They're working on it.
I got your boss.
Oh, it's all of them.
Busted. Quietly now.
Behold! You even...
I do want that.
Let's get it on! Gloves off! We've got ourselves a tough cookie.
Oh, tough cookie. This is the train.
The wind rises. Behold! Too slow. Squall and fury.
Book alive! Busted.
And away I go!
The wind rises. Quit following me.
Easy money.
Make my escape.
Oh, no. I'm just gonna sit there. Okay.
Let's get it up!
I'm out of here!
Squall and fury. Upon the gale. Too slow.
Alice, or no, D is all blue, right? So, okay. So this one. And then this one. And this one. And then that one.
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
Buckle up! Behold!
Quietly now.
Look alive! Hi!
I could make a tidy sum selling some of this.
Found you. Are you just gonna wait there? Okay. There should be a list. Oh yeah. That should all be available for me whenever I get to it. Collect 30. 38. There are 270. Use this to find all of them, but you get it at 270. Oh. You get it at 90. And then you get it upgraded. There, looks like. Resume up to almost 12,000 again. I have a feeling I need to find all of these guys.
The wind rises.
Huh? That's weird.
Take it easy.
Digging this music.
Gotcha. Easy money.
Easy money.
Take it easy.
I think that's all that I'm going to do for now. I'll get back on later and use a bit more resin and do a bit more of the event. But I have a feeling this is going to be a long one as it is. So thank you for watching and participating. Yeah, I'm going to use more resin because I'll be pretty busy tomorrow.
Let's get it on!
Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day. I'm sorry that I couldn't, stand here and do more of the event all at once. I'll try my best to keep it as short as possible. All right. Goodbye.